All right, guys. Good morning. It's Monday. Wow, I would love to redo the day yesterday. That's for sure. But that's the way the world works. It is what it is. Where to start? Because we can start with the Titans somehow losing when they don't give up a touchdown and they're winning 17-0. We can start with the Panthers being 10 times worse than the last time we saw them, which I didn't think it was humanly possible. Start with the Orioles not scoring any runs. Or we can do the Rams somehow not covering last night as that game goes to overtime. Oh, it is man, a smorgasbord of crap, frankly, this morning. Just the whole point of this is to get better. So where can we get better? I guess I just have to start with the Saints because when you're wrong, you're wrong. I don't know if I'm wrong about the Saints, but I'm definitely not right about the Panthers. That's for sure. Thought the Panthers would be competitive. I guess they still can be. It's week one, but it was unbelievable watching what was happening yesterday. They are just giving the game away in the first quarter. I mean, the game's over with. Just turnover after turnover after turnover. And the whole logic with taking the Panthers is the game will be tight and Derek Carr will make a mistake. And instead, the Saints defense, if they get the lead, yeah, oh Lord, it's like that with most teams, but the Saints in particular, they do have a good secondary. If they know you're going to throw the ball, it's not where you want to be. So that was just an absolute disaster. The Titans game, I still can't believe what happened. I mean, Will Levis holds the ball. If he would just throw the ball away and let the Bears be on offense, we'll just cover the game. Like it'll be a 3-point game, but he's determined to turn the ball over. At the last interception he threw, I have no idea what he's doing. And we got a 1 point lead at 17-16. He's about to get sacked. And he just he flicks it. And next thing you know, that game's over. So the Seahawks backdoored me, or excuse me, the Broncos backdoored the over total, which that's just the way the day was going. I could see that coming a mile away. So it's 26-13. They're going to get their touchdown, and that's going to be that. So the only thing I won is I survived my survivor pick, which is nothing really to write home about. Although I guess a lot of people lost theirs is, the Bengals lost to the Patriots. I'm sure a lot of people had them in their survivor, but just an absolute crappy day. There's really no other way to spin it. You can say I got unlucky with the Rams game. Fine. Games go 50-50 and got unlucky with the Broncos hitting their over. But the other ones, when you're dead wrong about the game like the Panthers, it really it can just ruin the whole day. The day was already starting off on a bad note as the Orioles find a way to not get any runs again. So they start an hour early. I'm watching the game. And then next thing you know, I can't even enjoy the football games because it's 5 minutes into it, and the Panthers are deciding that we're just going to give this game away. I mean, what a joke! The Panthers really ruined the day yesterday. A couple other things that stood out is it just wasn't a lot of great football all the way around, which I guess you can expect, in the first couple weeks of the season. But until last night, there wasn't a lot of great finishes. The Colts Texan game was entertaining, but the Cowboys kicked the Browns' ass. Chargers pretty much dominated that game, and Tampa dominated Washington. But man, I certainly apologize to anybody that was influenced by me to go over with the Panthers. That's really gonna bother me. The Titans game is like one of those where uh, you just have to throw your hands up in the air and be like, this is gambling because things like that happen. Same thing with the Rams game last night. You bet enough, you bet often enough, and you see everything. So those two games suck. That bothers you, it annoys you. It's like what you want to scream. But when you're wrong about a game, that's when it like really eats at you, and you have to go back and figure out why was I so wrong about that game? Because being on the Panthers yesterday was oh man, just a horrible feeling. So certainly apologize for that. J Mart did okay this weekend. Jack did pretty good. We're just getting started here. So yeah, just overall, I want these Mondays to be like a big reflection of everything that happened. I was thinking about it all day yesterday, how I wanted to design my Monday show because I could really go for hours and talk about each game. But not, yeah, just after the way it played out yesterday, I feel like the only responsible thing to do is just come on here and just eat it because breaking down what happened in the Cowboys Browns game or the Colts Texans game is just not where my head's at right now. Man, just very, very, very frustrating. But yeah, I hate saying it is what it is because that feels like what you say when you don't know what else to say. But sometimes you just don't know what else to say. So it's over with. You got to move on. If you won yesterday, I'm super happy for you. If you lost and you're in a similar feeling as me this morning, just let it go. Just let it go. Life's too short to feel sorry for yourself. Give it a minute. That's what I told myself after this pod. Felt sorry for myself last night. I knew I wasn't chasing last night because I spent so much time thinking about the Rams. Chasing would have been to take a 4 o'clock game just to take it. And man, the way that game played out, just the offensive linemen are hurt. Puka gets hurt right away, but it's just you can't make it up. You just can't make it up. They lose the coin toss, and that's the only way I'm going to lose the game, and that's what happened. So it obviously sucks, and sorry for coming on here and I guess bitching about it, but I didn't know what else to say this morning. Just not a good day yesterday, and certainly not going to take another 15 minutes here to carry on about what the heck the Orioles are doing. So that makes it even worse. Just a bad day yesterday. One of those days where I guess the only thing that kind of gets over it is you go back to what's important and family and just the Lord and be done with it because you got to pray this one away and just move on. It just sucked. So it is what it is. I'm gonna end it here. Come back tomorrow, talk about the Jets and the 49ers, talk about what we see for next week. If you need me, if you want to yell at me, I'm available for it. Man, again, I do apologize. I know I don't tell people to just follow my games. I don't charge for, the lock or this game or that, whatever. I get that it's a new business, it's a new brand, but at the same time, it's hard not to be influenced, at least to a little bit. And man, if you put the Panthers in a teaser yesterday, I'm sorry. If you put them in anything, that's the one I apologize about. The Titans, it's hard for me to say sorry. I mean, just a kind of a weird game. Things happen. But when I'm so wrong about a game, man, was I wrong about the Panthers? Still not sold on the Saints. I'll see how things play out for a couple weeks. But God almighty, that was terrible yesterday. So I'm going to get out of here and instead of just repeating myself for another 3 hours. Have a good day, guys. Hope everything, hope everybody has a good day. Again, if you won yesterday, great. If you didn't, don't chase it tonight. It's a long season. Just is what it is. So, all right. I'll be back tomorrow. I'll be better. I promise. Take care, guys.